You say you want change, but you keep holding on to what's killing your growth. You keep saying you want to change. You talk about it. You dream about it. You even post about it. But deep down, you're still holding on to the very things that keep you trapped. You say you want a new chapter, but you keep rereading the old one. You say you want to move forward, but you keep staring at what's behind you. You say you want to grow, but you're still watering the same dead roots. You can't move into a new season while clinging to the past. And that's the truth most people never face. Change isn't about talking. It's not about motivation. It's not about writing new goals or making promises you'll never keep. Change is about letting go. Letting go of what hurts you. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Letting go of what keeps you small. But that's the hardest part, because letting go means loss. It means facing pain. It means walking away from comfort. And most people would rather stay stuck than feel uncomfortable. That's why so many stay exactly where they are. They say they want change, but they don't really mean it. They want results without sacrifice. They want progress without pain. They want transformation without transition. But that's not how growth works. You can't hold on and move forward at the same time. If your hands are full of the past, how will you ever grab hold of your future? Change is not a dream. It's a decision. And every decision has a cost. If you want to rise, you must leave something behind. If you want peace, you must walk away from chaos. If you want strength, you must release weakness. If you want progress, you must stop protecting your comfort. You can't have both. You say you want change, but you keep holding on to what's killing your growth. You keep saying you want to change. You talk about it. You dream about it. You even post about it. But deep down, you're still holding on to the very things that keep you trapped. You say you want a new chapter, but you keep rereading the old one. You say you want to move forward, but you keep staring at what's behind you. You say you want to grow, but you're still watering the same dead roots. You can't move into a new season while clinging to the past. And that's the truth most people never face. Change isn't about talking. It's not about motivation. It's not about writing new goals or making promises you'll never keep. Change is about letting go. Letting go of what hurts you. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Letting go of what keeps you small. But that's the hardest part, because letting go means loss. It means facing pain. It means walking away from comfort. And most people would rather stay stuck than feel uncomfortable. That's why so many stay exactly where they are. They say they want change, but they don't really mean it. They want results without sacrifice. They want progress without pain. They want transformation without transition. But that's not how growth works. You can't hold on and move forward at the same time. If your hands are full of the past, how will you ever grab hold of your future? Change is not a dream. It's a decision. And every decision has a cost. If you want to rise, you must leave something behind. If you want peace, you must walk away from chaos. If you want strength, you must release weakness. If you want progress, you must stop protecting your comfort. You can't have both. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you start healing. It doesn't mean you forget the past. It means you stop letting it control you. It doesn't mean you lose everything. It means you make space for something better. You can't grow in the same soil that buried you. You can't find peace in the same place that broke you. You can't find purpose in the same patterns that drained you. At some point, you have to say, enough. This version of me has served its time. It's time to let go. And yes, it will hurt. Letting go always does. It hurts to walk away from people you once loved. It hurts to stop habits that once made you feel safe. It hurts to close doors you once prayed would open. But pain isn't punishment. It's proof that you're evolving. Because growth always feels like breaking before it feels like healing. Think about a snake shedding its skin. The old layer has to peel away for the new one to emerge. It's uncomfortable. It's ugly. It's painful. But it's necessary. That's what letting go feels like. The shedding of who you were to become who you're meant to be. And the truth is, if you don't let go willingly, life will force you to. Because life has a way of removing what no longer aligns with your growth. It will strip away what's holding you back, even when you're not ready. The relationship you refuse to end will collapse. The comfort zone you refuse to leave will become unbearable. The job you hate will drain you until you quit. Because the longer you hold on to what's not meant for you, the heavier your life becomes. Change isn't about fighting what's ending. It's about accepting it. You can't start a new chapter while rereading the last one, hoping it'll make sense. Sometimes it never will. Sometimes closure isn't something you find, it's something you choose. You choose to close the book and move forward anyway. Letting go is not weakness, it's strength, because it takes courage to say, I deserve better. It takes faith to say, even though I can't see what's next, I trust that it's better than what I'm leaving behind. That's power. That's growth. You can't transform your future while protecting your past. You can't build a new life while holding on to old pain. You can't claim peace while still feeding chaos. Change is not about adding more. It's about removing what doesn't belong. Remove the doubt. Remove the fear. Remove the people who drain you. Remove the version of yourself that refuses to grow. That's where change begins, in the release. You say you want change, but you won't let go. You say you want peace, but you keep feeding your pain. You say you want growth, but you protect what keeps you small. Nothing will shift until you decide to release what's holding you back. Because real change doesn't begin when you want it. It begins when you finally let go. You say you want freedom, but you keep polishing your chains. The truth is, most people aren't stuck because they lack opportunity. They're stuck because they're attached to their chains. Chains can look like many things: habits, people, memories, environments, or even your own thoughts. You wear them for so long that they start to feel normal. And once something feels normal, it becomes invisible. You stop noticing it, even though it's slowly killing your progress. That's how most people live, bound, but blind. They keep saying they want change while holding on to the very things that make change impossible. Let's talk about these chains. The first and heaviest one is comfort. Comfort is a silent killer. It feels warm. It feels safe. It whispers, you're fine. You can stay here a little longer. But comfort is not your friend. It's your cage. It tricks you into believing you're safe, while your potential slowly dies inside it. Comfort doesn't challenge you. Comfort doesn't stretch you. Comfort doesn't grow you. And the longer you stay comfortable, the smaller your world becomes. The second chain is fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of rejection. Fear of change itself. You say you want something new, but the unknown terrifies you. You keep one foot in the future and one in the past, wondering why you can't move forward. Fear is the anchor that keeps you tied to everything familiar. It tells you that staying stuck is safer than stepping into something uncertain. But fear is a liar. Every blessing you want is on the other side of fear, but you'll never find it if you keep bowing to it. The third chain is people. Sometimes, the heaviest weight on your shoulders has a heartbeat. You keep people around who drain your energy. You keep relationships that keep you small. You keep friendships that no longer align with who you're becoming. And you call it loyalty. But it's not loyalty, it's fear of being alone. And that fear is keeping you surrounded by people who don't want to see you grow. Some people love you only as long as you stay the same. The moment you start changing, they'll call you different. They'll call you distant. They'll say you've changed, and they'll mean it as an insult. But growth always offends the stagnant. You can't change your life while staying in environments that feed your old habits. You can't become strong while staying around people who encourage weakness. You can't rise higher while holding hands with those who refuse to climb. Letting go of people doesn't mean you hate them. It means you've chosen peace over chaos. It means you've decided to stop shrinking to fit their comfort zone. And that's what real maturity looks like, choosing your growth over your guilt. The fourth chain is your past. Memories, mistakes, regrets. You carry them like souvenirs from pain. You replay them in your mind as if punishing yourself will change what happened. But your past can't heal you if you keep picking at the wounds. You keep saying you want to move forward, but you won't forgive yourself. You won't release the shame. You won't accept that what's done is done. So you keep reliving the same moment that broke you, over and over, wondering why you can't heal. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. You can't change what happened, but you can change what you do next. The past is over, but you keep dragging it into every tomorrow, wondering why you feel stuck in the same pain. The fifth chain is habits. You want a new life with old routines. You want transformation with the same patterns that caused your downfall. You can't say you want change while repeating the same behaviors that built the old version of you. You can't say you want freedom while living by the same discipline that kept you chained. Every habit is a vote for the person you're becoming. So the question is, who are you voting for? Because every time you choose laziness over effort, comfort over challenge, distraction over focus, you're voting against your future. And those votes add up. The sixth chain is identity. The story you tell yourself about who you are. Maybe you say, "That's just how I am." Or, "I've always been like this." Or, "People like me don't change." But that's not identity. That's imprisonment. Your identity is meant to evolve. You're not supposed to stay the same. You're supposed to grow, stretch, learn, fall, rebuild, and rise. The moment you decide this is just who I am, you stop growing. And that's when life starts passing you by. You see, these chains don't always feel heavy. Sometimes they feel familiar. Sometimes they feel safe. Sometimes they even feel right. But they're still chains. And no matter how shiny or soft they are, they still keep you bound. You polish them. You decorate them. You defend them. But they're still holding you back. People say, "I want to change, I just can't." No, you can. You just won't let go of what's keeping you stuck. You can't heal while holding on to what's hurting you. You can't build while holding on to what's breaking you. You can't move forward while your heart is chained to what's behind you. Freedom is not given. It's chosen. It's not that you're incapable of change. It's that you're unwilling to release the weight. And until you release it, you'll always drag it. You'll drag old pain into new opportunities. You'll drag old habits into new seasons. You'll drag old mindsets into new blessings. And then you'll wonder why nothing ever changes. Let me say this clearly. The version of you that's holding on can't go where you're trying to go. If you want the next level, something has to die at this one. Maybe it's your ego. Maybe it's your excuses. Maybe it's your fear. Maybe it's your dependence on people who don't push you higher. But something has to go. You can't carry the old and expect the new to fit. Letting go feels lonely at first. You'll question yourself. You'll feel empty. You'll wonder if you made a mistake. But that emptiness is not loss. It's space. It's room for growth. It's the silence before the breakthrough. You've been full of the wrong things for so long that emptiness feels uncomfortable. But only the empty can be filled again. So stop fearing the space. Let it stretch you. Let it prepare you. Because that space is where your new life begins. You say you want change, but you keep polishing your chains. You keep calling them loyalty, routine, comfort, safety, but they're still chains. And until you release them, you'll never be free. Because freedom doesn't come from wanting more. It comes from letting go of what no longer belongs. You keep holding on because you're afraid of losing something. But what if what you're losing is the very thing holding you back? Letting go sounds painful, because it is. It sounds uncertain, because it is. It sounds lonely, because it can be. But behind that pain, behind that uncertainty, behind that loneliness, is freedom. Freedom that feels lighter. Freedom that feels peaceful. Freedom that feels like finally being able to breathe after years of drowning in what no longer serves you. The truth is, you don't need everything you're holding on to. You've simply convinced yourself that you do. You've built an identity around your pain. You've made a home out of what once hurt you. You've grown attached to the things that break you because they've become familiar. But familiar doesn't mean right, and comfortable doesn't mean safe. Letting go is not about abandoning your past. It's about releasing its grip on your future. You're not erasing who you were. You're giving permission to become who you're meant to be. And that requires courage. The courage to stop fighting for things that stopped fighting for you. Here's something powerful to understand. Letting go isn't losing control. It's releasing control. You've been trying to force things to work. Trying to fix people who don't want to change. Trying to hold on to relationships that expired long ago. Trying to rewrite stories that were never yours to finish. And that's why you're exhausted. Because you're carrying things that were never meant to stay. Letting go is the moment you finally stop fighting what's over. It's the moment you stop begging for something that's already broken. It's the moment you stop waiting for people who already left emotionally. Because some doors aren't meant to be reopened. Some people aren't meant to return. Some chapters aren't meant to be rewritten. They're meant to end, so you can begin again. Freedom begins when you stop clinging. When you stop chasing. When you stop forcing. When you finally say, "This is heavy. I've carried it long enough." Because the truth is, the reason you're tired isn't because your dream is too big. It's because your baggage is too heavy. You're trying to run into your future while dragging the past behind you. And no matter how hard you try, you can't win a race that way. Letting go doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're wise. It means you've finally learned the difference between holding on and holding yourself back. Some things are not meant to be fixed. They're meant to be finished. Some battles are not meant to be won. They're meant to teach. Some people are not meant to stay. They're meant to shape. But the more you hold on to what's gone, the more you block what's coming. The truth is, letting go feels like breaking, but it's actually becoming. You're not falling apart. You're falling into place. Because every time you let go of something that's not meant for you, you make space for something that is. And that's where freedom begins, in the space that fear once filled. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop controlling. You stop trying to manipulate outcomes. You stop trying to prove your worth to people who can't see it. You stop trying to hold together what's already broken. You stop fighting battles that no longer matter. Freedom comes when you finally understand this truth. Not everything lost is a loss. Sometimes what you lose is your limitation. Sometimes what you lose is your distraction. Sometimes what you lose is your delay. Sometimes what you lose is the weight that was keeping you from flying. And one day, you'll look back and realize, losing it was the best thing that ever happened to you. People fear letting go because they think it means ending. But letting go is not an end, it's a beginning. The beginning of peace. The beginning of clarity. The beginning of strength. The beginning of the next version of you. Look at nature. Every season, let's go to make room for the next. Winter lets go so spring can grow. Spring lets go so summer can bloom. Summer lets go so autumn can rest. Even the earth knows how to release. Why can't you? Because you've confused attachment with love and control with care. But real love allows release. Real strength allows surrender. Letting go doesn't always happen all at once. Sometimes it's day by day, moment by moment, thought by thought. You'll let go, and then remember. You'll release, and then feel the pull again. You'll move forward, and then look back. That's normal, because letting go isn't a single act. It's a process. You don't wake up free. You choose freedom every day until it finally becomes who you are. So be patient with yourself. Forgive yourself for the times you still reach back. But remind yourself that every time you do, you're touching something that can no longer grow. And if it can't grow you, it doesn't deserve to go with you. Here's the beauty of letting go. When you finally release what no longer belongs, you create room for what's meant for you. You make space for peace. You make space for better people. You make space for new opportunities. You make space for joy that doesn't drain you. Because holding on to the wrong things blocks the right ones from reaching you. You've spent too long protecting what's broken. Too long defending what's destroying you. Too long holding on to what hurts more than it helps. It's time to release it. Not because it doesn't matter, but because you do. You matter enough to walk away. You matter enough to heal. You matter enough to stop settling for pain disguised as comfort. There is peace waiting for you, but it can't reach you if your hands are full of what's past. You can't step into something better until you let go of what's behind you. That's not a cliche. That's a law of growth. Something must go for something new to come. That's how you create space for blessings, for healing, for peace. Letting go means trusting that what's meant for you won't need to be forced. It means trusting that what's over has served its purpose. It means believing that the future will make sense of what the past broke. It's not easy. It's not instant. But it's always worth it. You can't change the people who hurt you. You can't rewrite the story that's already ended. You can't control the outcome you keep obsessing over. But you can choose peace. You can choose freedom. You can choose yourself. That's the power of letting go. You keep holding on because you think you're losing something. But maybe you're not losing anything. Maybe you're gaining everything. Because letting go isn't the end. It's the beginning of becoming who you were always meant to be. You can't become who you're meant to be while holding on to who you used to be. This is the moment of truth. You've seen the illusion of wanting change without action. You've recognized the chains that keep you bound. You've understood the peace that comes from letting go. Now it's time to act. Because awareness means nothing without movement. Clarity means nothing without courage. And desire means nothing without decision. You've said it before, I'm ready to change. But words are cheap when your habits don't match them. You've made promises to yourself before, but promises without action are just noise. Now it's time to back your words with movement. Now it's time to release, rebuild, and rise. Let's start with release. Releasing isn't weakness. It's not giving up. It's not running away. It's acknowledging that you've outgrown something. It's choosing to let go of what's keeping you small. It's choosing to stop protecting what's already broken. Releasing means you finally stop fighting for things that drain you. It means you stop begging for peace in places that only bring pain. It means you finally decide that your future matters more than your familiarity. That's not selfish, that's survival. Releasing is how you take your power back. Because every time you let go of something that doesn't serve you, you reclaim another piece of yourself. The version of you that kept settling? Gone. The version that tolerated disrespect? Done. The version that kept saying, maybe one day? Finished. Releasing is the first act of freedom, and it starts with one simple but powerful choice. I'm done carrying what's killing me. Now comes rebuilding. Once you release, there will be a void. The space you used to fill with distraction, noise, or chaos will feel empty. Don't rush to fill it. Don't run back to what's familiar. That empty space is sacred. It's where you rebuild. Rebuilding doesn't happen overnight. It's not instant. It's not glamorous. It's quiet. It's slow. It's daily. It's the morning you get up early when no one's watching. It's the night you choose discipline over distraction. It's the decision to stay consistent even when no one claps for you. That's how new foundations are built, not with noise, but with steady action. Rebuilding means taking responsibility again. It means saying, no one is coming. It's my turn now. You start showing up differently. You start choosing peace over attention. You start protecting your energy like it's gold. You start saying no to things that don't align with your growth. That's rebuilding, brick by brick, decision by decision. Rebuilding is messy. You'll doubt yourself. You'll question if you're strong enough. You'll want to go back to what's easy. But don't. You didn't come this far to return to the pain that broke you. You didn't let go just to go back. You didn't survive the storm to seek shelter in the same places that caused it. Stay the course. The discomfort you feel while rebuilding is not punishment. It's proof of progress. And now, the final step, rise. Rising is not about being perfect. It's about standing taller after being broken. It's about walking forward with the scars that remind you how far you've come. Rising doesn't mean you're free of pain. It means you've learned how to carry wisdom instead of wounds. You've learned to stand even when it hurts. You've learned to smile even when it's uncertain. You've learned to trust even when everything feels risky. That's strength. Rising means you no longer chase what's gone. You no longer beg for closure. You no longer apologize for choosing peace. Rising means you look at everything that tried to destroy you, and you thank it. Because it shaped you. It taught you. It prepared you. You've stopped being the victim of your story. Now you're the author. And that's the moment everything changes. When you rise, you no longer need validation. You no longer need permission. You no longer seek approval. You've made peace with what you lost. You've accepted what you can't control. And now, you're building from a place of power. That's the kind of strength no one can take away. You can't control the storms that come. You can't predict who stays or who leaves. You can't change what already happened. But you can control your response. You can control your decisions. You can control what you release, what you rebuild, and how you rise. This is your moment. To stop saying you want change and finally become the change. To stop clinging to the old and start creating the new. To stop waiting for peace and start choosing it. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to be willing to start. And when you do, something powerful happens. The weight lifts. The noise fades. The peace returns. The clarity comes back. Because you're no longer being pulled backward. You're moving forward freely. You've stopped trying to fix what's gone. And you've started building what's next. Don't just want change, demand it. Don't just talk about healing, walk in it. Don't just pray for strength, practice it. The world doesn't change because you hope it will. It changes when you decide to. And that decision starts today. You say you want change, but you won't let go. You say you want freedom, but you keep holding on to your chains. You say you want peace, but you keep protecting your pain. It's time to stop saying and start doing. Release what no longer belongs. Rebuild from what remains. Rise into who you were always meant to be. Because the old version of you had its time. But this next version, this one is ready for everything you were created for. If this message is speaking to you, don't forget to subscribe to The Balanced Beat for more life-changing wisdom and powerful motivation. Hit that like button to support the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. We're building something meaningful here, and your support means everything.